Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everyone is having a great week. I wanted to hop on and talk about a few things. The title of the slide is, or of the show is, It Should Be Easy. And I'm going to explain what I mean. So I'm going to start with exercise. I think, if I'm being honest, I think the entire fitness industry needs to be completely redesigned and re-looked at because and not to say that exercise is bad. I think that, Bruno, I think exercise is a tool. I think exercise is a means to stay healthy. I think exercise is a means to good and positive health. However, if you look at that if you look at the fitness community, you will see obsessive, addicted people. What's up, Kate? You will see obsessive, addicted people in a gym, right? So, do I advocate for exercise? Yes. Do I advocate for foundational movement? Yes. Do I advocate for being in the gym for hours upon hours a day? No. Rebecca, what's up? I advocate for healthy movement. I advocate for healthy lifestyle. I advocate for exercising. Do I think exercising every single day is essential? No, because I think that when you do it, I don't exercise I move my body, but I don't exercise. But the way I kind of look at this in my own head is when I move, I mean movement as like walking and deep breathing and getting the body just started, right? When I say exercise, I mean looking to like work up a sweat or elevate heart rate or things like that. If there's anything that I've learned in the past year, or I'll say even 3 years, it's that people look at this whole weight loss paradigm is complete bullshit. And the reason why I say that, and I'm sorry to use that word, but it's complete bullshit. And the reason why I say that is because you're looking at health in the wrong way. If you look at health in a loss and in a weight loss and in a lack way, you will have lack. If you look at health as in healthy lifestyle, as in making healthy decisions as many times as you can and make that a habit, the weight will fall off. If you look at health from a standpoint of restriction, you will always have restriction. If you look at health in a means of, wow, those foods really work for my body, you will never ever feel restricted again because you know what works for you. Okay? If you look at health in a way of being hard, it will always be hard for you and it will never feel easy. And that's sort of the title of this. The reason why I titled the slide, It Should Be Easy, is because you should be thriving. You should be waking up feeling awesome. You should be waking up ready to move your body and excited about life. If you are not doing that, something is wrong. You either need to detox, your body's not being supported, you are a negative person and you let those negative thoughts just continue down that path. So that's on you, not on anybody else. So I'm just kind of here to give you a little bit of a kick in the ass because quite honestly, I think everyone needs it. Because what I'm seeing in the world right now and in my clientele is this woe is me, it's hard. Matt, do you see what's happening around the world? Yes, I do, you guys. And I'm not sitting here saying to not look at stuff and go, oh my gosh, wow, like we have to change things. We can change things and we give up our power all the time because we're like, well, what can I do? You can do a lot. You can do a lot. You're just in this you just sit in this place all the time of it being hard. It's not hard. You just need to take action on things, okay? It's not hard. You're just afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And that's okay, but admit it, okay? I'm getting to the point in my own practice where I am tired of people not following through and committing because guess what? It's so easy. I give you every step, and I know many people who give you every step and everything, and if you would follow it, you would look and feel incredible. And we make it so easy because guess what? The reason why we are so passionate, and I say we, I mean people like my friend Kate, like who's on here right now, my friend Gina, we have seen people change for the better. But guess what? It's because they listen. It's because they put in the work. It's because they do what they're told. And I know it's like, oh, I do. you always tell me, and it's like, guess what? And I know that everyone comes to things on their own. But my point is, it's so easy, you guys. It's so freaking easy. Yes, you have to invest in some money. Yes, it's not cheap. No, like get these things out of your head. The more you can get things out of your head, of these limitations that you have put on yourself or that others have put onto you, you will always be in a victim space. You will never conquer the things that you've been wanting to conquer, okay? I can tell you from experience that the second I started writing things down, the second that I started saying, I am done being a peasant, I am done being a slave, and I am done pity partying myself, everything in my life changed because I started taking responsibility for my life, okay? It is so simple. You just get in the way. Yes, Kate, 100%. You can't get my results. And guess what? I don't want you to get my results. I want you to get your results. And people come to me all the time and they're like, how come so-and-so is doing so well and seeing it? And I'm like, because he's listening. Because he's listening. And guess what? Because he's not comparing himself to Mary Jane or to Bob over here. He's literally just doing what is right for him. And he's not playing the pity party. Listen, when you work with me, you're going to take supplementation. And if you're going to be a big baby about, oh my God, I can't take 3 capsules or 8 capsules or 10 capsules, guess what? Then we shouldn't work together. And I don't say that to be mean. I'm here to get you results because it's actually easy. But if you can't follow through with that, then you need to look in the mirror and go, why am I so afraid to commit to myself and to commit to health and to commit to my life and making my life 20 times better and 10x my whole life? Maybe I need to look at myself in the mirror, because guess what, guys? I'm going to tell you again. It's so easy. I'm sure people in the chat could say and repeat it to me, right? It's so easy. We get in the way of it because we think, oh, I can't. Oh, it's too hard. Oh, I second guess myself. Oh, I can't trust myself. Oh, I don't believe in myself. And I've said this on a short before. The biggest crime and the biggest disservice you do to yourself is you don't believe in yourself. The biggest thing and the biggest problem in our society right now is that you don't believe in yourself. I'll say it one more time. The biggest problem that we have in society right now is that we do not believe in ourselves. That's the problem. It would be so simple if you started just putting a little bit of belief in yourself. If you started writing down, I have it on my wall right here, and I read it every single day. Because this is a reminder that I can do it. This is a reminder that I can do anything. I believe in myself. If you're not reading something like that every day, and if it's not in your face, maybe you should. Because this changed everything for me. Because the days that I don't want to do it, the days that are hard, the days that I go, oh, people are so annoying, or oh, people aren't listening, I just go, you know what? That's on them. They don't want the result, but I do, right? So I believe in me. Whoa, what just happened? Sorry. But I believe in myself, right? So, and this is where it comes down. This is a hard part for people. Again, this is why it's so easy, is that if somebody else doesn't believe in themselves, that's not your fault. That's their fault. So if somebody else wants to slack off, if somebody else doesn't want to follow through, if somebody else doesn't want the result bad enough, you can't want it more than them, y'all. You can't. You need to want it for you, and period. That's it. You can't want somebody else to change. You can't want somebody else to eat better. You can't want somebody else to want it more. You can't want somebody else to get out. They need to want it for themselves. Just like, again, this is where I go, I know what it's like to be on that side of the table. I've done it. I've been there. I've been 300 pounds. I've been a junk food king. I've eaten like crap. I used to drink a 12-pack of Diet Coke and soda every day. I was there. I was in the place where I just started with a mile a day. I started with 20 minutes a day. I started with just saving $10. We've all been there. And if you haven't been there, you're lying. because we've all been there, okay? My point here is, like my friend Kate said, it starts with a decision, and that decision starts with you, okay? When you are, I always like to say this, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired is when you will start. And unfortunately, people only start to get healthier and start to better themselves when their health is at risk. And that's really sad. It's really sad that like people only take health seriously when they're at rock bottom and when life is like, there's no turning point, right? That's sad to me. And it's sad to me because if you were to work with me or any other of my friends, like my friend Kate, if you were to work with me, you would see a massive change in a week to a month. Okay? You need things like detoxing all the toxic crap that we are being bombarded with. You need things like fascial work, opening up your body. Because guess what, you guys? We're all like this. We're all scared. We're all closed off because we're all here and we're afraid to communicate and talk. I go on walks all the time and I see people who are like, oh, I'm so depressed. I'm so this. Guess why you're depressed? Because you can't put this down. You can't for 1 hour or 30 minutes put down your phone and actually just talk to somebody. Because God forbid you can't be communicated with for 20 to 30 to an hour. I mean, that's how bad this has gotten, right? It's so easy. It's so easy to be successful. It's so easy. You just don't want to do it because it's hard. When I say it's hard, I don't mean it's hard work. What I mean to say, it is hard work. You need patience. You need grit. You need perseverance. You need things that are lacking right now in society. You need strength, mental strength, physical strength. You need it all. You need to be healthy, right? You need all these things. And it's so easy. It's so easy. It's annoying. It's so easy. It's annoying. But we get in the way because we put a limitation on ourselves every day that we say, I can't. Those words should not be in anyone's vocabulary. Well, I can't move out of into my own place because I only make this much money. Well, you just put on 3 limitations on yourself. Well, I can't get healthy because that means I have to stop eating so much sugar. Yes. Yep, you do. Because sugar is the #1 leading cause of every disease, in my opinion, other than parasites. But that is the #1 reason for every disease is sugar. Because you don't realize that sugar is literally a legal drug in this country. Yep, a legal drug. Okay? It's horrible. Yes, so all I'm saying to you guys is that doing the work is actually the easiest part. It's that you need to make the decision to commit to yourself. I actually think a lot of people, this is what happens, I see it every week. People start because they're like, oh my God, I'm ready, I'm excited, blah, blah, blah. And then they realize, oh my gosh, this is actually work. Yep. Yes, it is. It's work. I never said it was easy. I never said it was going to be quick. I never said it was fun. I never said that. It's work. And people don't like that word. They don't like the word work because it means I have to put effort in. I have to commit to something. Yes, you do. But guess what? What I can promise is that it is easy once you start. It's just the commitment. It's as you begin to create habit and as you begin to just start and make those daily decisions, guess what happens? Everything flips. Your whole life flips because you start to take you seriously. Like I hate this whole saying of I wish people didn't take life so seriously. I wish people would take life more seriously, honestly. Like I really do. I hate that saying because life to me, after my dad passed away, life got very serious for me because I realized, holy crap, we have a major issue. Holy crap, I don't want this to happen to me. So I took my health and my life very seriously. So anyone telling you not to take something seriously, they don't know what it means to take life seriously. They don't know what passion means. They just want to go on vacations on credit card debt and live their life in Greece and never take responsibility for their life. That's not reality. And I'm as much as anybody, I'm like, I have faith stronger than most people do. I am fully in that surrender moment and in the moment. I live in the moment all the time as much as possible. But guess what? There are certain things that I'm like, you don't deserve a vacation. You don't deserve to go out and have fun. Sometimes, like I have had years, people are like, Matt, you need to take a vacation. I'm sorry. Like, no, I don't have time for that right now. Like, stop putting that on me. You want to take a vacation? Go ahead. My kind of vacation is I want to go learn something new. I want to go to a place where I've never been and learn and grow my practice and help my people. That is a vacation for me and for my brain and for my life. But me just going on, nothing sounds actually more boring to me than sitting on a beach or sitting in the middle of nowhere for a week and a half, and like nothing sounds worse personally. But that's just me. Anyway, back to the topic is it should be easy. Guys, put the thing out there. Even in the Bible it says, ask and you shall receive, right? If you're not asking, if you're not writing down things, if you're not putting things out into the universe verbally, written, all of the above, your thoughts, if you are not putting stuff out there and letting God just do the work for you, obviously putting in action, because you need to put some action and put some effort and commitment into things, right? But if you aren't doing any of that, how can you expect your life to change? You can't. It's like, it's not possible. So when I tell you it should be easy, it's because, yes, you need to do a little work. Yes, you need to put a little effort into things. Yes, you need to commit to things sometimes, okay? Yes, absolutely. But when I say easy, I say as your body gets healthier, things will get a lot easier. As your body gets healthier, your life gets easier. As you get healthier, it's easier to make decisions because you're not in a reactive space. Your body is actually just able to respond to life and to what happens, and it's not stressful, right? I'm not saying there's not stressful situations that may pop up, but I can attest to, I used to be so stressed out to the point where it's like I would always be in like a sympathetic state all the time, and my body just, everything felt hard. Everything felt hard. The minute I started detoxing my body and sleeping and resting, because people do not rest. People are just, this is about boundaries too. People do not give themselves the opportunity to rest because we are just like, you get done work and this is like a whole nother job. You're just on your phone till 11 o'clock at night and you're like, I should be in bed. You should have been in bed 2 hours ago. And then you wake up and you're exhausted. It's because you're not setting a bedtime. You're setting a wake time, and then you're going to bed at midnight because you need to watch that show that you really don't need to watch, right? And instead go to bed. If you find yourself, in my opinion, and I think most people could agree with me, if you wake up in the morning and you're yawning for the first hour, you are not rested. If you're waking up in the morning yawning, you need to be going to bed at least an hour earlier, and you need to shut off all devices by a certain time. This is just helpful tips for you. Okay? There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting ample rest. Okay? It would behoove you to set a bedtime. It would behoove you to go for walks to calm your body down. Like walking is very, very, very beneficial for your body. It would behoove you to start thinking positive thoughts. But I will also say this, you need to stop. I actually think it's, personally, I think step one is to cut the negative thoughts. Be so aware of the negative thoughts you're having, because those negative thoughts, again, this is easy, but you need to practice it, right? Those negative thoughts can turn into a spiral of depression and anxiety very, very fast. So first you need to cut the negative thought and then replace it with a positive and think that positive thought 10 times more, because people do not realize that a negative thought is just as powerful and just as equal to a positive. So if you can do this one more and cut that negative one out, it will get so much easier, and you will literally, like, again, you will have no fear. We need to get you out of fear, out of stress, out of threat, so that your body can move forward and on, and that your spirit can move forward and on, that your mind can move forward and on. But right now, so many of you, if you're watching and you agree, please put something, right? I'm not forcing you. Obviously, you do you. No big deal. Yes, Kate. Yep, I say it all the time. You're right. You're absolutely right. Anxiety is thinking too far into the future. and depression is two things. It's lack of purpose, but it's also you are allowing the negative thought to overcome every other thought, right? This is why I actually write gratitude statements every day. I look at things like I believe in myself every day. Like I have Post-its all over my office, all over my house, because guess what? If I can flood my brain with more positive stuff and cut the negative stuff, sky's the limit, boo. Sky is the limit. Okay? We are not taught how powerful your thoughts are. We are not taught how powerful bringing things in and attracting things in by thinking, by your brain. Everything would shift. Everything would shift. And guess what? It's actually very, very easy. You just need to do it. It's so easy. It's like, these are easy things. People think, oh my God, Matt, of course you're saying it. Of course, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I'm not saying it's not going to take time, but it's so easy. And when you do it over time, every single day, every second, when you do that easy stuff all the time, the easy gets so much easier. It's like saying no for the first time. It's really, really hard the first time you say no. But then when you say it, and then you say it again, and then you say it again, and then you say it again, guess what? No gets super easy, dude. It gets super easy. And you're kind of just like floating by. You're like, nah, I'm not doing that. I do it all the time now. People are like, why aren't you going? And then they start to question me. And I'm like, I'm not justifying myself because I'm okay with my answer. A lot of people don't know who they are, so they're afraid to say things like, no, I'm not doing that. Or they're like, I had someone say to me, I told someone I was making pasta for the first time this weekend. And don't worry, it's glyphosate free and it's all good stuff. Props to my girl Nicolette for the flour. But I was like, I'm gonna make pasta for the first time because I'm having a friend over for dinner. And someone said to me, you can't do that. I said, take that back. Don't you put that on me. I can do anything I want. She said, she said that, and then she said, it's not gonna, no, what did she say? She said, I can't remember what exact word that she said, but I was like, no, don't put that on me, because people don't listen enough, right? I don't instill negativity into my brain because you're negative or because you're insecure or because you have anxiety. Don't instill that onto me. You keep that for you. But I'm going to point it out because guess what? Now we can make you the star of your own show. Okay? So again, make it easy. Okay? Start with one thing at a time. I'm just giving you 17 examples because life is so easy. And we're taught to grind, to work hard, to blah, blah, blah. Guess what I can tell you right now? The more I have let go in my life and just I've said to myself so many times, like, work is so easy. Like I've said that to myself because it is easy. It is. I love what I do, right? Work is easy. We're just told work is so hard. I worked hard today. I do work hard, don't get me wrong, but it's easy because I like it. It's easy because I've chosen here to go, that's easy work. I like it, right? But it's here. You can, and that will come and it will just continue to come. Oh, it's easy for him. Let's go. It's easy, right? But the more you think, oh, I have to work hard today. I have to grind. Make it easy. Even exercising, right? Just go for a walk. It's easy. The hardest thing is to just go and do it. I've had moments where I'm like, even today I had to work out my legs and I was like, I really don't want to, but I know I need to. So I just started with one exercise. And once I started with that one exercise, I was like, let's get it. It's always getting started. It's always I really don't want to, but I know I need to. And then when you get in the car and you go, or you move and you go, or whatever, and then you just feel, guess what happens? Then you just start to feel good. And you go, that was actually pretty easy. It's just doing it. So many people won't do it because it's taking the first step. Like Kate said, it starts with a decision, right? It's taking the first step, taking the leap, just going, yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, I need to. Okay? So make it easy. Life is good. If you're not good and if you need help, reach out. honoryourhealth.life. Reach out, book an appointment, book a consult if you're a new client, which most of you probably would be. But book an appointment. Okay, you might need mindset. You might need nutrition help. You might need myofascial help. Dude, so many people need to be opened up. It's unfreaking real. You need to open up your heart. You need to open up your body. You need to loosen up that connective tissue. And then we can get, everyone wants to go straight to exercise. Guess what? It's like the last thing I focus on. I hate to tell you, but it's like the last thing I focus on because so many people are just like so afraid of life and full of trauma and full of just like everyone's restricted and scared. I need to open you up. You need to open up and let go. Stop being in control of everything. Guess what? Life will work out. Life wants to work out for you, but you need to just take a deep breath. Let's all do it right now. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Hope that was through your stomach and not through your chest. Exhale. One more. Gut. That was nice. Good. Get your butt in the car. The rest just happens. So true, dude. Get your butt up. Get it going. Peace.